All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me today on the very first installment of The Urban Gardener. I'm really excited about getting this garden adventure going. So thank you so much. Let's get growing. All right, everybody. Welcome to the program today. We're going to talk a little bit about what this show is all about. First off, we're going to start with what is an urban gardener? Webster's dictionary describes the word urban relating to characteristics of or constituting a city. Comes from the Latin form urbanus. What? All right. Okay, let's just do away with all of the formal definitions. Urban gardening is basically, and it doesn't necessarily have to do with the city or anything else. It really is just basically utilizing small spaces and techniques for gardening. And it's that simple. You can live anywhere in the world, and utilize urban gardening skills. All right? The urban gardener doesn't describe me as much as it describes the gardener in all of us. Those of us who love soil, plants, and growing our own food. I started this gardening vlog, this gardening channel, to challenge my creative side and share my gardening adventures with all of you. And these gardening adventures will cover many aspects of gardening and growing our own food. And of course, a real focus on my urban garden and my community garden. Now, I live in a small duplex along a couple of alleyways. I have a concrete back patio and a carport with a flat roof. I utilize that space the best that I can. I grow tomatoes, peppers in 5-gallon buckets. I utilize above ground raised beds that I built. I've got different techniques that I've tried over the last couple of years in order to maximize the space that I have in order to grow food for myself. And as I mentioned, down the street at a local park, I have a community garden where I also grow more food for myself. And we'll go along and check those sort of things in future episodes. Now, I also have limited space in the ground along the alleyways and everything that you'll also get to see as well that we grow food on as well. So there's some in-ground, there's a lot above ground, containers, all that sort of stuff. We're really urban gardening and taking advantage of those small spaces the best that we can here. Sort of thing. Now, one of the big focuses too is just the aspect of growing food for ourselves. It's really important that people nowadays really kind of take a bigger focus on that sort of thing. Growing your own food is seriously, it's not only good for the planet, I mean, it is seriously awesome. I mean, there's nothing like taking a seed or maybe even just a plant start and growing that plant up until you've got some sort of fruit or vegetable that you get to consume for yourself. There's just nothing like it. It is completely awesome to do. So that's going to be one of the really cool things about going along with this channel throughout the season as we get going forward, is that I'm going to share everything I can from the very beginning all the way to the very end throughout the whole season. I'm going to try to just keep it going week to week, keeping an eye on things and watching different things grow that we have going. I have a great pepper collection that we'll probably get started with here in the next week. I've got an episode for that we'll put together. So, you know, there's a lot of things that we got going on here. You know, nothing like really like eating your own fresh vegetables, though. I mean, it is by far the best out there, and one of the greatest things about it, it is seriously more nutritional for you than anything you can get in any store. You'll hear that repeated everywhere. I'm actually just repeating things that you've probably already heard, actually. So, you know, that aspect of it, I'm really, truly excited about doing that stuff, as you can tell. I mean, the gardening is something that I truly love, and I truly get into more and more as I've been getting involved with the gardening community out there. I mean, I really believe that social media, YouTube, and Facebook groups and all this sort of stuff has brought a lot of people together so that we can, you know, kind of share in ideas and do different things together and really grow our gardens better. I think more people are even getting involved who never thought they would even garden at all too, you know, that are really starting to join into this community. And you know, that's really kind of one of you know, one of the big things that I really look forward to is I get involved with this channel and building into it, but also watching the gardening community as itself grow bigger and bigger as, you know, we go further into a future where food is more questionable, and literally taking care of your own food at your own house, your own gardens is seriously one of the best ways to go. And that's one of the things we're really going to emphasize here on this channel as well. Okay. Now I want to let you know I am certainly not a professional filmmaker or video editor. Definitely don't know all there is about gardening. In fact, I literally just got started with my gardening venture maybe just a few years back. A friend of mine gave me a cucumber plant. I'd had many different house plants and whatnot at that point in time, but I never grew a vegetable for myself. You know, I had a friend give me this cucumber plant, and I really didn't know what to do. I potted it up, stuck it out on a balcony because I lived in an apartment at the time, and it grew, and it just basically took over the balcony. And I was really shocked and surprised. I got like 4 or 5 good fruits off of that I was able to eat, and so looking at that and having that experience when I moved down here to Southern Oregon, and I had limited space, but some more space than what I had had in that apartment, I started going to town. There was tomatoes, you know, there was, you know, doing everything, onions, radishes. I just started going crazy because, you know, that gardening bug just really hit me, you know. But like I said, I'm learning. I'm just learning. So that's going to be one of the great things about this garden adventure going on this channel, is that we'll be able to go along with me as I'm learning about doing some of these things and utilizing some of these different techniques and whatnot. I mean, there's a few that I've tried and I've worked on over the next couple of years that I'm going to share with you guys. And then there's going to be new things that I'm going to try and we're going to work on and do that as well. So that's something I really look forward to. Okay, so as I learn more about gardening, I really look forward to taking you all along with me on that. So I hope you guys will enjoy watching that aspect of this channel as well. And, you know, I'm going to try to really do as much as I can. I'm going to try to, like I said, take you through all of the process the best I possibly can, as much as I can literally capture on video when I remember to, too. That's one of the big things about doing this channel, is I've been trying to shoot video the last several days and whatnot as I'm doing gardening things, is trying to figure out when I'm supposed to be shooting something or where, you know, and catching myself doing something and saying, oh, I need to shoot this or take care of it. But, you know, that's going to be one of the fun things about this channel. I'm just going to be getting started on doing this sort of project and, you know, really honing in my skills with my own gardening and all that sort of stuff too. You know, so we're really going to go through the whole process, all the failures and all the successes. So that's, you know, and like I said, is one of my main goals as I set out on this adventure is to do what I can to help grow the garden community. So I really hope to engage any viewers of this channel. I will ask questions as well as answer them too. You know, I would love for getting advice from other gardeners who see what I'm doing and maybe have some sort of helpful hint or anything like that. I would really love for you to jump on to any of these videos and comment down below and tell me what you think, or tell me if you're trying something, if it's working for you or not. You know, I just really hope to engage with every single one of you as I'm getting started on this, basically what we're going to call a garden vlog, and we're going to go week to week, and really hope that, you know, each one of you who participate in this vlog and watch and go along with this adventure, you know, really comment below. Let me get a chance to get in there and engage with you. All right, so when should you expect episodes is a great question. Right now, I'm literally just getting started, as I said, trying to figure out the video editing, and as I get better and better at that, there'll be more and more content and more things that I'll be trying to put out. But for right now, I'm looking at putting out a video like today on Monday, and then a video on Friday. So we're gonna look at 2 videos a week. If there's more content that I just can't hold on to or whatever, I'll put out extra if I can. But from that point on, you know, as I get better and better with this, you know, like I said, we'll increase the content. Everything will expand from there, hopefully, you know, and I really hope that that's what's so happen. This is the very first installment of this whole thing, and I really am excited about this. I'm really hopeful that people really take on to it, and you guys really want to go along and enjoy this adventure with me, you know. So as this channel grows, as my skills grow, hopefully the amount of videos and everything else will come out a lot more often and more frequently. So as we end this video, I really cannot express to you how awesome, I mean really awesome, I think it is that you took the time to check out this video and to check out my garden adventure. Come along with me, right down below, hit that subscribe button and follow along with this garden adventure as we grow into the season and into the next season. Thank you so much for watching. May your garden be bountiful. I really want... Dang, seriously, you can't say that? I'm having the hardest time with this ending for sure, man. I don't even know why. It's taking me forever. Dang, just let it out. Just let it out.